I think we are live. Hello. So, hello everyone. Welcome to WEEX AI Wars. This is truly global first AI trading hackathon at this scale, bringing together international participants into one competitive arena. We would like to emphasize that it's run by technology, live market trading. This is very competitive hackathon. It introduces a lot of dynamics and innovation in futures trading industry. Why WEEX AI Wars matter? The total prize pool in this hackathon is $1.8 million, including a Bentley Bentayga S for the champion. So for the winner of this hackathon, builders from all around the world and traders are grouping to fight for this prize pool. We secured top-tier sponsors who are backing our ecosystem with real infrastructure and resources. Participants are including star KOLs and the best traders who joined this competition to take a part and see if they are able to win the prize pool. Our preliminary round is officially completed. Verification and judging phase is now ongoing. Finalists for grand finals will be announced in the following weeks, and we will have the grand final, which will be announced later. I would like all of our viewers to ask to follow our social media of WEEX Global and stay tuned and updated on how this hackathon is unfolding in real time. You can also go to our website, WEEX/AI Wars, and check what are the current stats of all the participants. And now I would like to introduce our star guests, Smart Money Tracker, who is the standout competitor in the WEEX AI Trading Hackathon, known for demonstrating exceptional strategy, resilience, and execution during extreme market volatility. Hello, Janet. It's good to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Jacob.
Yes. And the second guest is Miss Sibel from Fortgate, which is next generation prediction market platform, empowering users to forecast real world events and trade on their outcomes. Sibel, it's really nice to have you today with us.
Hi, thank you so much,
Yes.
Jacob.
Thank you. Thank you. So I would like to remind all our audience that you can drop the questions in the chat, and then in the final Q&A part, we will pick some questions and we will be happy to answer those. Okay, so let's start with some team and background of our guests. Let's start with Fortgate. To start off, could you briefly introduce yourself and the Fortgate team to our audience? Maybe you can share some screen to highlight what you do.
No, I don't have anything to share for now. Sorry, guys. But okay. Hi, I'm Sibel. I'm from PR and marketing at Fortgate. And talking about Fortgate is built by a team with hands-on experience in trading, mechanism design, and engineering execution. We didn't create Fortgate just to launch another product or follow trends in predictive markets. No. Our goal with Fortgate is simple, just to make prediction more open, more transparent, and verifiable as a tool to understand the future. So our team comes from diverse backgrounds in trading, fintechs, blockchain engineer, and so on. And what defines us is our ability and our focus to turn complex systems into clear and user-friendly, while remaining strong and reliable as the platform grows.
Okay, that sounds really impressive for sure. Like I think it's also important, like the background of the people who are making this project great, right? So it sounds like a very solid project. And now, Smart Money Tracker, Janet, can you briefly introduce your team, who you are, where you come from, and what each member focuses on?
Sure. My name is Janet Eka. I'm the founder and the only engineer of Smart Money Tracker. I come from Kolkata, India, and my background was in QA automation at Deloitte for 4 years. I worked there, and there I was just testing web applications and internal systems. I left my job 2 years ago, and after 2 years, I just wanted to learn. I just wanted to see what else is out there, and AI was something very new that time. So I studied AI ML and I made tons of projects. I joined the Google Gemini Academy as well. And I again made a lot of projects there and I joined competitions and hackathons. So that is where when SMT was born. SMT was a solo project. I did everything from ML training to backend to trading logic, everything by my own. And it was a hackathon project actually. And I just kept building it continuously for the past 1 year and added trading logic and stuff. And I just believed in the idea, so I kept going forward with it.
Great, great. So it sounds like you also have a really strong background, like Deloitte Big Four, right? So and
Yeah.
now trying your forces with AI trading. This is like you just summarize what I was trying to explain to people who I was talking about AI wars, that this is first in the industry hackathon, which allow people from around the world to take part in something really big and try their algorithm, try their AI to win something and also test it in the real markets, because you are getting funds from us to trade, right? So it's also,
Yes.
I do believe, very good incentive for people like you who are in their homes working on this day and night for many weeks, months, and years to then try it out in the real markets.
True.
Amazing. Okay, so when did you start working with AI in trading, and what problem in trading were you most obsessed with solving back then?
So I started my blockchain journey about 2 years ago when I first bought Bitcoin. I was just holding, I was not trading anything. I was literally holding, watching, and learning. So I found about this hackathon called OpenServe, and that is where SMT started. So they were basically looking for builders to build DeFi applications, like DeFi analytics applications and agents on their platform. So that smart money tracking, wallet analysis, that kind of stuff. So that is where SMT was born, and I built an AI agent for whale tracking. It was monitoring across different kind of whales, Ethereum, Binance, Polygon, basically trying to find patterns around accumulation and distribution. So kind of like categorizing whales by their behavior. So I deployed it on OpenServe as a bot and kept it as an alert system. And we actually won that hackathon. Sorry, my cat's like. So after winning, I built a custom ML model. That is what I wanted to validate at WEEX. So I took that model, built some more analyzers and indicators on top of it, and ultimately it became a great deal at WEEX. Yeah.
Nice, great, great. Sounds really interesting. Perfect. So I think your cat also wants to join our AMA. Maybe he has some questions or suggestions regarding your LLM. Okay, so let's move now to Forgate. What was the original motivation behind founding Forgate? What problem were you trying to solve?
So our original motivation was simple. People have always tried to understand what the future might look like. However, for a long time, these judgments stayed either at the level of opinion and or inside closed models controlled by a small number of institutions. So Forgate was created to turn these expectations into market signals that can be observed, compared, and analyzed over time. So this allows views about future outcomes to be treated as data rather than speculation.
Mhm. Okay, sounds really Interesting. So, but what problem you were trying to solve, that these models were usually kept with inside the small circles, like not available to everyone? This was the main problem to be solved, or there was also like something on top of that?
Yes, it's to be more open to everyone to uh, get inside the predictions, because like I
Okay.
said, the models is controlled by the institutions. So the institutions like closed everything about the market. So we are trying to be more transparent and more open to the markets.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, that's really a nice incentive and really nice reason to found such company, that we want to democratize access to good tools for making right decisions in the market.
Exactly.
Okay, so Forgate focuses on prediction markets. Yes. So how do
Yes.
you explain this concept to users who are new to it?
Okay. In a basic level, prediction markets turn opinion into prices. Instead of only discussing what might happen, people express their views, participating in the market. So as new information appears, prices move and reflect updated probabilities. So in simple terms, it works like a real-time view of how a group assesses future outcomes.
Mhm.
I don't know if
Okay. Yeah,
it's
yeah. So if we put this into real examples, so prediction markets like are showing what people are estimating that will happen, right? So you can, for example, there are
exactly.
people and you have the probability of, for example, I don't know, a new president, if he will be elected or not, right? If Bitcoin will hit first 100K or will first hit 70K, right? So those are
Exactly.
the, yeah, so people can give their opinion, and also we can check, even I think it's even like sentiment check of certain things.
Yes, even for the World Cup, like who will won the World Cup, you can like create this kind of prediction with based on the opinion of the people.
Okay, makes total sense. Okay, Janet, smart money tracker, now it's your turn. Be ready for the next question. In plain language, how would you describe your AI? What does it decide, and what does it actually execute in the market?
Okay, so I actually call Smart Money Tracker a bot with multiple personality disorder. So it has like five personalities, and five of these personalities have different, they look at different things. So we have a whale watcher, which was our initial persona that we built since last year. And then we built on top of that a sentiment persona that would look at the real market moods. And then we have a flow persona that would look at the order books and the taker buyer ratios. Then we have a technical persona that would check different indicators, Bitcoin indicators and all. And then we have finally a judge, that is basically Gemini, that validates everything, the signal, all the signals, and it weighs them against the current market conditions. So that makes the final call.
Okay, so sentiment, for example, your AI runs on with API from X and is checking what people are writing and this kind of stuff, or how does it get this sentiment? Like where are you getting data from?
We're not getting it from X actually. We are literally using Google search. So Gemini has a feature called grounding. So it uses Google search basically to see the latest news on the validation that a signal that it gets.
Okay, makes sense. But also, I saw that a lot of people are checking the statistics, the results of the Google search, like how many people are Googling, is it bear market already, or this kind of stuff, right? So
Yeah,
if you see negative sentiment spiking up because people are searching how low can Bitcoin go, or is it bear market already, then you can also make an assumption that the sentiment is very low. But as we know, people who are a long time in this space, usually when sentiment is at the bottom, it's when usually price is bottoming as well, like, or we are near the bottom, right?
yeah.
So okay, makes sense. um So regarding now your performance in the hackathon, you have stayed near the top of the leaderboard all along. What's the one thing you think you have done exceptionally well?
I would say not sleeping. Uh, Actually, yeah, I mean, I did not really get much sleep, especially in the second week. I think there was a huge flash crash that had happened. And because of that Bitcoin crash, I had to make some changes. Like, I introduced some extreme level modes in the AI, like predator mode. And predator mode basically meant that I would disable all the partial profits and I would raise the confidence for the signals to like 70-80%. So initially it was just considering 60%, 70%. So then I introduced a lot of different modes like bear hunting because the market went down. So a lot of that, and there was flash crash protection as well. A lot of flooring was introduced. Yeah. So if you look at the commit history, you would see like 67 plus commits. So that was the reason because I was not sleeping.
20, yeah, markets are 24/7. We saw what happened like last Saturday now, right? There was like a
Yeah,
huge
that also
down.
happened.
Yes. So, but for example, with your LLM, you are using preset stop losses or you use averaging, or how do you approach those uncertain market conditions? Because the first rule in trading is to protect the capital, right?
Yeah, that is what I basically tried to do. After the crash, I learned a lot. So I made sure that there was a ton of risk control in place, and so that we just don't get liquidated at all. We protect the asset, and there was
Yes.
a yeah. I guess it
Yeah,
was
we are.
lucky also
Yeah.
because the market went down, and we just went with the market after that. It just so got lucky,
Okay.
I would say.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes, like we are also running like those offline trading competition. I always remind everyone that the key is to trade, but also very important is to do not get liquidated along the way, because
Yeah.
there are some. We usually do it in a very short periods of time. Like the time is very limited for each trading session, and then it's like some people rush too much into trades. They forget about the risk management. So you sometimes even the winner is the person who took the least amount of trades. So sometimes it's no trade is also a trade, right?
Yeah, true.
Okay. Now going back to Sibel, Forgate. From your perspective, how is AI changing the way people trade and make predictions today?
Talking about Forgate, from our perspective, AI is changing trading and prediction in two main ways. Okay, first, it increased the speed and scale of information processing. Okay, AI helps analyze large volumes of data, such as new public information and market activity, much faster than humans can.
Mhm.
And secondly, execution is becoming more automated. So many decisions that once required manual analysis and action are now supported or by the AI-driven systems. As a
Mhm.
result of this, the markets adjust more quickly to new information. So for users, this make it more important to have a structured ways to understand how expectations are forming rather than relying on isolation opinions. So this is the two ways that.
Yes, yes, I agree. Like, first of all, AI can work 24/7, right? We ask people we need to have proper sleep. If we don't have sleep, then our decisions are not good because they are influenced that we are tired. We didn't get enough sleep. We can become emotional, right? And we also need to take into account that, for example, we can have a worse day or just something happen in our life and our decision process is not correct. With AI, the thing is simple because if 1, 2, 3, then take a trade. If 1, 2, and 3 is not there, you it will simply not take a trade. So also like I like what Janet mentioned. It all combines with you and Janet that You need to combine, and I heard it before, that you need to combine different like AI personas, which one handles certain tasks, the other one does this. So the people forget that it's not about just like programming one LLM. You need to have like that's why we call it like the whole ecosystem. So I'm happy to have you all, because we have one person who is taking part in the hackathon and very successful in a very successful way, and also someone from the ecosystem side who provides real tools, right? So everyone who is watching, everyone who is interested in this, you need to try multiple things. You need to combine different LLMs together, different tools, different AIs, to simply be able to make profitable AI strategy. This is my personal thought, of course. Also, I would like to, if there are any questions regarding what we discussed now, feel free to drop in the comments. We will take it in the next parts. So, one more question to Janet now. What is the single most valuable lesson this competition has taught you? Did it change any core beliefs you had about AI trading?
So initially, yes, like I thought that just trusting on my whale data, that just trusting on my whale model would not be enough. But yes, you should trust your unique data, because there was during that crash that my whale persona had actually given a huge confidence, like 80%, 90% confidence that there was a lot of outflow activities. So I should have been following that, like giving it more weight or giving it more priority. So I would say that you should trust your unique data and trust it as early as possible. So yeah.
Okay, so simply you had like a very your AI was sure about that we are going lower with price. You had like
Yeah.
multiple confirmations on outflows, on-chain data. You also analyze on-chain data, right?
Yes, yes. For the whale persona, I have to.
Okay, makes sense. One second, I'm checking now the question from Marco. We will respond to it later. Okay, Forgate. Looking ahead, how do you see the future of AI trading and prediction markets evolving over the next few years?
The next few years. So for Forgate, we see the AI agents like are a natural fit for prediction markets. So they can process information continuously, updating views as continuous change, and adjust strategies in real time. And all these, like I said, very fast. So in the near future, prediction markets will not involve only humans. We will see AI supporting human participants, and also AI agents interaction with each other inside the same market. So this is how we see the new near future, like working together, humans and AI agents interacting with each other.
Mhm. Yes, I agree. Even like you can see on X, a lot of those markets are evolving really, really fast. It's even hard for me to catch up. And I'm every day around like AI crypto trading, and from morning till late evening. But it's really hard to catch up. Like people are developing their own strategies to bank on spreads differences, even on between prediction markets. But when the thing is that AI is trying to make those spreads or margins tighter. So more people joining, the spreads are getting tighter. So there is less. So the first movers, just like for everyone who is listening, everyone who is a first mover who is entering now prediction markets, AI trading, our hackathon, the money is being made now, because after too much time it will be democratized. So the possible win can be lower than right now. Um, yes, and just to reply to the question from Marco, you can scan the QR code in the top left corner and go to our website to check the statistics of the current hackathon participants, their results. there are different teams. You can see their P&L. You can also go and check their reasoning why LLM took certain actions. So everything is there. It's fully visible. It's fully transparent. So you can scan the QR code and check it yourself. Okay, so Janet, a couple of more questions to you. When the market turns extreme, I mean black swans, liquidity crashes, violent weeks, does your AI retreat, fight, or adapt? What physiology drives that design?
It would definitely retreat because by design it is a coward. So there's a lot of protection in place. There are some you if you see a lot of crazy price movements happening, it literally pauses for 4 or 5 hours. It's like I cannot decide. I'm very confused, and plus it has a lot of personalities. So if it gets certain signals that is confusing for it, it gets like 50% from sentiment, 60% from whales, then it's like I don't know what to do. I'm gonna stop.
Okay, yes, this is, I think it's very good rule from you, because most of the traders, they are losing money because they are rushing into trade. They want to catch something now, but either the market will continue its move down, so they will close on a loss or they will be liquidated, or they will simply close too early. So it's always good to let the market go wherever it wants to go. If it wants to drop to a certain level, like just let it go. Then you wait for the structure, right? The market needs to build liquidity again, and then you can enter a trade based on data, I think. And especially with
Yeah,
your AIs, which are analyzing many things.
yeah.
With
I mean,
manual trading, yeah.
yeah, you cannot predict any black swans and all. You can just tell when you are in one. So once you know, the survival is the only thing that you can do. So do not care about profits, just survive. That is the point.
Yes. Yeah, it's really smart, really smart. So looking ahead, do you believe the future belongs to fully autonomous agents or human hybrid, like human plus AI systems? Where does the real edge come from?
I would say like for the near term, it should be hybrid, as in both human and AI. But in the long term, with enough training data, you can actually make a fully autonomous bot or an AI.
Hmm.
Right now, there's a complete limitation in the intelligence. So it's like you can only trust it, nothing else. So people are like not comfortable with AI making the big money decisions. And during this
Hmm.
competition, I literally had to just sit in my hands. I could not do anything. So
Okay.
yeah, multiple times I wanted to interfere, but I just let the bot run on its own. I believed in it and just let it run. Uh,
Nice. Right.
yeah.
Can we go back to the studio? Could you bring us back the previous screen? It was really nice. I wanted to discuss it, like if person who is changing for us the screens, if we can go back to the previous one. It was really nice because as you can see, the starting balance was 1K. At the beginning, you had some small profits. Then you closed some positions on a loss. So
Yeah.
as you can see, it's not straight way up. It's like move up, correction, move up, correction, and then we can see that you banked a lot in the last days. Wow,
Yeah.
it's very impressive, like 6.6K equity, and the starting was $1,000, right?
Yeah.
So your LLM did 660%. Wow,
Yeah,
really
it
nice.
started off pretty good, and then I think that was the first crash that happened. So I went down to
Hmm.
like $300 equity. So
Wow,
I kind
to
of
three
made
hundred
sure,
dollars. Are you
yeah,
sure?
around 17th, 18th January, you will see that it was about
Okay.
$300. So it
Can
really
we
went
go
down.
to model chat? Can we go to model chat to see the reasoning behind the model? It's on the right side, completed trades, and there you have a model chat. Yes. Let's see. So as you can see, Judge, you mentioned Judge, right?
Yeah,
The A.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Then this is Gemini, right?
yes. Gemini is the
Yeah.
one that's validating all the signals that it's getting from the different personas.
Nice. Sentiment short. Nice. I cannot see it totally clearly. Technical short 40%. Very nice. Yes, so this is like why I mentioned like you can go through different AIs, different participants in Hackathon. Anyone who is listening, you can go to this website, scan the QR code. You can go through every participant in Hackathon, check their balance. You can check the reasoning behind the model. If you like something, it can inspire you as well to build something on your own. And just for everyone, this is the first hackathon, but it's not the last one. We will be running continuously those hackathons. So everyone who is like now sorry and sad that couldn't take part in it, the next editions are coming this year. So you need to stay tuned. You can follow our socials. We will be announcing it everywhere. So you don't want to miss the next one. Okay. Forgate now. Sibel, may we? Ready? Okay.
Sure.
So, do you see AI agents becoming active participants in prediction markets in the near future?
Uh, like I said before, yes, I do. And honestly, I think it will happen sooner than most people expect. Because, like I said, the AI agents, they are natural fit for the prediction market. So they can process the information very fast and adjust strategies in real time. And for sure, they are they will become more active in the prediction market because we need not only involve humans, because we need humans as well to make sure that everything is right, because we cannot trust 100% in AI. AI is just an arm to support us. But yes, I do.
Okay, now I think we can see your website. Yes, this is Forgate. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is basically viewers can see. You have, for example, FIFA World Cup winner. People can check the sentiment. They can bet as well, right, on what will be the outcome. Yes, and okay,
Yes, it's very user
really
friendly.
nice. Can you tell us a little bit about this website? Like what do we see over here? Like this is the main dashboard, right? Now
Yeah, we have
markets.
the main markets, and also people can create some predictions for whatever they want. But we have the main prediction markets over in the website, as you can see, and it's a real time, like how many people are thinking in what, for example, the FIFA World Cup is the first one, the one that is
Okay.
here. So you can see properly like what people are thinking. Like I said before, the opinion of the people. So we are not talking about only the AI. AI will help for like get all the information, but this is, for example, what Jacob is thinking. Who you think he will win the World Cup? So you think England will be the winner? So it's like opinions and predictions of the people.
Perfect. And on the previous website, we could see like top creators. So what does it mean? Like for people who are, for example, listening now, they can become a creator on your platform. How does it work? If we can go to the main
Yes.
website, there was on the right side the top creators.
Yes, because people can, like I said, it's very transparent platform, and people can create the prediction for anything. So the top creators is like that, like what will be the next prediction that I will create, something like that.
Okay.
So we have people who the top creators, like the main, not the VIPs, but the people who are always looking for the market. So they are always making research. Sorry, always making research. They are trying to understand what is happening in the world. So they will create something to predict it, to create the new predictions.
Okay. Okay, makes sense. It looks
It's
really nice and interesting. Maybe I will become a creator
yeah.
as well. We can see that Simba top creator, and the money for those creators is coming from where? Like, what is the incentive for creators over there?
What do you mean?
Because we can see top creators, right? Their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So what are those? Are the
Yeah.
wins from their predictions, or those are the shared incentives from the platform? How does it work? On top, on the
The
right hand side.
this top at the right side. You want to understand what is the money is
Yes,
appearing
yes,
there.
those. Yes,
It's
yes.
like this one is like how many they already if I if I don't mistake, sorry. This one is the part of how
Ah,
much they spend in projections
okay,
and the
okay,
and the,
makes sense. Okay, okay, that's good. Everyone who wants to learn more about it, I incentivize to go directly to the Forgate website and check by yourself. I
yes,
will
it's very
definitely do
friendly.
it. I will definitely do it myself after this AMA because it looks really interesting. I would like now to maybe we can answer a couple of questions from our audience. Can we bring some questions? We have many. Well, okay, Marco, what are the real world win rates and risk adjusted returns on top performing strategies from AI Hackathon? As I said before, in the left top corner, you have a QR code. It will take you directly to our website. You can go through each participant and you can check by yourself. You can check this data by yourself. So, any other questions we have now? What kind of AI strategies or innovations are you most excited to see from participants in this hackathon? Uh, this is a very good question, and it's very hard to answer it. What kind of strategies? For sure, we would like to see profitable strategies, right? Because this is like the most important. Like there are many strategies in the world, but at the end, it's about the PNL, right? It's not about the thesis. It's not about like how good reasoning of the model is. It must be a combination of exactly what Smart Money Tracker is doing. So you have different LLMs. One is providing this information, this. You have risk. You need also to have risk control. You need to know when to stop algo because your algo can be amazing, but if it will not stop during volatile markets, doesn't matter how good it will probably be unprofitable. So I think that what we are trying to see here, uh, different strategies unfolding in live markets, in the consolidating markets, in the explosive uptrends, black swans, huge weeks, like everything. And this is like that's why it takes 2-3 months for this hackathon, because during this time we usually have everything like crazy move ups, liquidations, ranging, everything. We have weekend price action, which is very total differently from the week price action. So we want to see how much profitable strategies can be developed under this hackathon and tested in real markets. Maybe Janet, Sibeli, would you like to add something from your end regarding this question? What is your view on this? What are you expecting from this hackathon?
For us, we strongly believe in open and practical innovation. So hackathons are where ideas move from theory into real use cases. So they create an environment where ideas from AI data and research can be tested quickly under real conditions. So we expected to see something about that.
And I think also like because hackathon is start and the end, right? You have limited amount of time. So for everyone who is hesitating, I should start now, test it now, maybe I will wait, I will tweak. There is no time, you need to act. And then you adapt accordingly during the hackathon, the same as Janet is
Yes.
doing, right? This is like, yeah, but this creates like urgency, creates innovation, right? So
Yeah.
this is very important because there is a lot of people around the world who have amazing ideas, not only about trading, about everything, but they simply think they will live forever, right? In the real world, we need to move fast, act fast, because markets are not sleeping. Like innovation is totally not sleeping. Everyone is trying to make the world a better place and bring innovations. Okay, what else we have? Do we have any question? Maybe there is one question interesting. How often are the AI trading models retrained or updated using new market data? Maybe Janet, maybe you can take this one.
Yeah, well, there's a complete autonomous like information fetching bot also that is in place that keeps on fetching information on sentiments and market movements. So if it sees some kind of change, then it will try to either tell me or let itself try to figure out what it could do next or make any changes and such. For us, the changes basically means that changing the weights for each of the persona, so it's like trying to find how confident are you with this information, or
Okay.
how confident are you with the signal. So
Okay.
it tries to figure out in a way.
And so, just like to simply answer this question, or maybe in numbers, how many times you during the hackathon, how many times you had to update your code? Like, is it on a daily basis, weekly basis,
No.
3 times a day? How does it work?
Honestly, in the first 2 weeks, I did do a lot of changes because I was trying to figure out what is going on. By the last week, I left it completely. It was running on its own. And I also had built a learning layer on top of it. So it was learning on its own, but wasn't making like complete decisions on the learning, but it was learning on its own. So I left it autonomous. Yeah.
Hmm.
But
So
the
that's
amount, yeah.
Mhm. No, so simply said, so someone asked how many times how often they need to be updated. So simply stated, in the first 2 weeks you had applied some changes, but
Mm.
then now your model is learning on its own.
Yeah.
So it applies changes in real time when, for example, couple of times he has confirmation that he should change something, it can apply changes by itself. Yes.
So in the first 2 weeks, we had introduced tons of different modes in place, like predator modes, bear hunting modes, and all that. So if it finds that any of the modes can be applicable in this current market condition, then it would try to implement that instead of
Okay.
asking me.
Okay, makes total sense.
Yeah.
Um, for the panel, how do you personally know when to trust an AI signal and when to ignore it? I think I'm not trading with AI, but I think there is a simple answer to this question. So what Janet introduced is that you have multiple LLMs which are analyzing different things, but then you have the last one, which is judge, which takes the final decision, right? So
Yeah.
this is, I think, what answered this question. Okay, I think we had to have like 30-minute conversation, but it's very interesting. We already like 45 minutes live. We can take last question, and let's see. As a regular user, how can I leverage AI to improve my crypto strategy safely? Janet, you would like to take this question, maybe, or you want me to handle it?
I don't know about safely, but you can let the AI handle whatever strategy you have. But again, that would mean that you're trusting your own strategy, not AI. So I don't know how to say safely, because ultimately it will be making its own decisions, or whatever rules you have given it, it will be going for it. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. I think we have this AMA. I think brings a lot of interesting questions. Really, I was running a couple of AMAs, and this one are really good. I see that we are running this for a couple of weeks, and I see that people are starting to understand what is our idea behind this hackathon. So it's a really positive signal for all of us. The AI is transforming the trading and prediction markets with like real performance, adaptability, and innovation. So anyone who wants to have the new competitive edge definitely should be learning and trying to implement. Once you are ready, we are happy to invite you to Hackathon. Just one more time for everyone who maybe joined us later, you can scan the QR code in the left top corner. You can check how builders, traders, and different platforms are shaping the next generation of AI-driven trading. Just also to mention again that in this hackathon, the prize pool is $1.8 million, including Bentley Bentayga. Preliminary round is already finished. Now we will be moving into the final round, which will take part in February. The whole February will be dedicated only for the finals. The equity will be higher now for all participants. So we will see how their AI will handle bigger deposits. Will it be maybe more emotional like traditional people, or still will be amazing execution? I would like to incentivize everyone. First, follow Weeks Global social media. Follow Smart Money Tracker, how they are doing in our hackathon. For sure, check Fortgate, because this is very interesting and nice product. And I would like to thank you, Sibel. Thank you, Janet, for taking your time today to have this nice conversation with me. And
So
I think
much.
that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much, Jacob. Thank you, Janet.
Thank you for having this conversation once more. I'm leaving you now with the outro video from a hackathon, and I will see the audience in the next AMA. Thank you so much.